Missouri. Let me get this screen adjusted a little bit better. All right, it should be coming in. All right, we are live now. Rant and Randy's Rant. Don't worry, I didn't get my hair cut. It's just in a ponytail today. I'm going to give it a minute. I want to see if anybody can hear what I'm saying. I'm not getting any register on here as to whether. Hello, James. Am I coming through on the audio? Because I can't tell anything from the microphone down here. All right, good. All right, where in the hell do you start? Well, I'm going to start out with the happy news for me. These are my prescription lenses that had the broken earpiece. I got that repaired today. That will be enough. Since I'm going to have to save money, my glass prescription with Walmart will probably cost anywhere from $400 to $600 that I don't have. By December 2nd, I have to renew my license, and I feel secure in these glasses. I'm seeing better than I have in months with these. So I'll be able to get my license probably. I can't get it tomorrow because that's Veterans Day. But by Thursday or Friday, I will possess my 6-year license for the next 6 years. So, oh, baby, that was a relief. I had to kind of search around. I called Walmart yesterday and found out the name of the place here in town. He works on jewelry and other items, and that was Jim's Gems. I found the location yesterday. He wasn't open yesterday, but he was open today. Got these back on this morning, and the world looks prettier. It's not very pretty to look at right now. With all the shit going on from the orange turd and from Mitch the bitch McConnell, they have all decided that we don't need a democracy anymore. What we need is a banana republic. Trump is already planning in February. He's talked with the budget office to set up his budget for February because he's not going anywhere. He won the election. By God, he's going to stay. I'll mix in with that. Senator Coons of Delaware says he's hearing from Republican senators privately congratulating Biden on his win. They don't have enough guts to come out and say it in public because they're afraid Donnie, what in the shit? What are they, a bunch of flies, and they're afraid he's going to pull their wings off? Damn. You can't make this shit up, people. And Trump's been telling all agencies not to cooperate with President-elect Biden's, and that's what I was talking about, the Federal Budget Office. Told them to plan the second term budget in February. Donald Trump doesn't want a democratic institution of the presidency. What he wants is a dictatorship. He demonstrated it. He's demonstrated it all along. And he won't give it up. Look at the damage this man, actually this brat, has done in just 4 years to our democratic republic. Thinking back, we saw this coming. I, for one, didn't realize exactly how much damage has already been done. I didn't know he had a little known director or whatever in the hell she is in the GAS. They assign all, they help all departments of government, but in particular, what they do, Biden uh, should be able to get space, office space right there in DC, right close to the White House, but no, she is refusing to sign the documents to do so. Uh, I forgot to mention the other day, uh, because of the way it ended up with the mic being turned way down. I forgot to mention we lost a great man in Alex Trebek's death on Sunday. Grace and I believe that show with Jeopardy with Alex Trebek goes back. Trebek goes back to 2 years before Grace and I were married. Uh, he will greatly be missed. Uh, but we got to enjoy him so many years, and uh, I'm hearing he was a very wise man. He most of the time would stay out of politics, and after all, he was Canadian. Uh, and yesterday, President-elect Joe Biden hit the ground running with a coronavirus task force. Uh, And last weekend, the upstart or the pickup in the market took off from news of Biden's election. Uh, Today was a combination, or I mean, yesterday was a combination of that and great news with the vaccine. And remember, Donnie predicted. Good old ding dong Donnie predicted that the market would crash if he wasn't president. Wrong again, Donnie, you dumbass. Wrong ding dong Donnie dictator. Trump and his party are trying to steal an election. Trump, to retain power, has fears of incarceration and his company's liquidation. What Graham, Cruz, and McConnell are helping Donald Trump to take our over our government in a coup, throw out democracy. Their party is more important than the country. And where is your proof of voter fraud, Donnie? Huh? It's even crickets, other than, oh, he has the right to look into it. Yeah. And this is backwards to the way things work in this country. You find the evidence first, then you complain. Not have Barr looking for the evidence. The firing of Mark Esper is a day. That's odd too. McConnell comes out and talks good about Esper the day after he's fired. And that's a danger to our national security. Right now, Donnie is lashing out for revenge against his own people. And also, we're at 10 million infections from the start of this coronavirus. We're now at 239,000 plus dead Americans. And I heard last night, I believe it was one of the authors on a book about Trump, He is like an uncaged tiger. And those around him, Pence and the cabinet, need to start the 25th Amendment against Donald Trump. I think at this point he will stop at nothing. That's not my words. That was the interviewee that was on, I believe, on CNN last night. And the deplorable ads like by Second Amendment first responders, they still think somebody is going to come take their guns. Let's go all the way back to when Obama came in. Hadn't that been the rallying cry? All right, Republicans, I want you to get in touch with me and tell me how many of you lost your damn guns under Obama Biden. Not a damn one of you. It's ridiculous. And they really need to shut the fuck up. It ain't happening. It ain't going to happen. But yet they still put it out there. You got to be a first responder and defend that Second Amendment. Oh, you know what's great about the way I'm looking at this camera today? My right eyeball is not looking over here. That makes things a lot easier. I'm seeing clearly through the bifocals, everything in chat, and not have another shadow of it on this side of the screen. And that was from that eyeball going the wrong way. I have prisms in these lenses, and they really make a difference in my sight. All right, back to it. Keep in mind what is going on. McConnell knows Trump lost. Donald Trump knows he lost. This is about Georgia and the runoff in January. Republicans want to retain power in the Senate. Therefore, they have to keep their base riled up. They will lose the majority in the Senate if Warnock and Ossoff win their elections. The power changes. The majority would be the Democrats because the way it places it, the 51st vote would be Kamala Harris. Oh, so there is hope down the road. The Trump administration yesterday, Trump fires Defense Secretary Esper. The government agencies holds transition funds. Barr tells DOJ to look into voter fraud despite no evidence. And he also called it voter irregularities. None of it is going to amount to a hill of beans, and it's not going to change the results of the election. What? We're now at 4 million in popular votes above the 71 million that Trump got. Oh, wait a minute. Donnie's going to say that was all fraudulent voting. And Bullshit Barbie came out yesterday, and even Cavuto on Fox cut her off because she was lying her ass off, saying that mail-in ballots are illegal. Let's look a bit into the Republicans and the Georgia Senate runoff. Both candidates used information they got out of out of the Senate to make more in the stock market from COVID-19. Perdue and Loeffler made money. They are crooks. Mary Trump was interviewed last night. Too much and never enough. Donald knows the math. He knows he lost. The more he talks to enablers, the more he convinces himself he won. Uh, and DOJ's top election crimes prosecutor quits after Barr tells federal attorneys to probe allegations of voter regularities before states certify their election results. The General Services Administration, like I was talking about, they fund the transition. A little known Trump appointee, Emily Murphy, is in charge of handling transition resources for Biden, and she is not budging. This office of government, the entire government buildings, office, computers, the whole 9 yards. Another agency, USAID, acting deputy, it's acting again. Administrator appointed by Trump, John Bars or something like that, said until the GSA makes a determination as to who won the election, nothing changes. There's no transition in place. So, though his appointee, through his appointees and acting whatever, Donald Trump is holding the government functions hostage. Today, SCOTUS takes up the ACA. I'll be seeing coverage of that tonight in the news dump. And we all know it's about, we have to think about this for a minute. Is the Supreme Court of the United States going to make a big step during a pandemic to take care away from 20 million people? I don't know. I don't think, other than the beer drinker, Kavanaugh, he's going to be pulling hard to get rid of ACA, but I doubt they're all going to go along with that, even though they do have total control. And around the world, congratulations from world leaders. That pisses Donnie off too. Like Netanyahu and the Saudi prince and the king have congratulated Biden. CNN describes enablers like McConnell, Fox, and Barr, and I believe it was Brooke Baldwin got it right. That is Planet Trump. It's not like the Republicans are the sound of silence. There's 40 something that won't say a word. Part of that 40 went to Russia July 4th, 2018. They've been paid off and given their marching instructions. Trump has raised this, Republicans, I know you watch. You need to pay attention to this. Trump has raised $60 million for his defense team. Supporters, please look at the small print. The money can also cover campaign expenses. So he's taking your money not to defend himself, but part of that money is to pay off debts. Then all he has to do is claim is the campaign debt, and it could be anything that he uses your money for. You need to wake up. And over 30 former GOP lawmakers coming out for Trump to concede. It really doesn't matter. It's mostly it's ruining his own legacy. Anything he's done will be lost for being nothing more than a sore loser. Pompeo. Now, this is ridiculous. This is what I'm talking about. I would have never realized that he could get his ass into all departments the way he has with his deplorable picks like Mike Pompeo, Secretary of State. There will be a smooth transition to a second uh, term for Trump. This is not democracy, Republicans. This is dictatorship. Uh, and Trump is also, oh, I already mentioned that. He's already told all agencies not to cooperate in the transition and planning his February budget, for which he won't be there. He just thinks he's just going to stay over. Yeah, I want to see you pull that one too, because it ain't going to happen. All right, that's about all I got today. I look forward to the meeting tonight. Maybe I'll be able to figure out why the graph down here is not working on the mic, but I believe I got my message out today. I will, since this is in between a Facebook and a YouTube, we'll put out my memes today and attach one to the bottom of this in the after comments. And as I always say, if you're unable to say anything in the chat room, I don't know why that happens, but you can always come afterward, like, and share. And thank you for anybody that will go ahead and subscribe. We've got a long fight to go. I was going to turn around and try to be nice. He's not going to be nice, and the Republican Party has decided they're not going to be nice. And his supporters, how long is it before they start getting violent? Because they're tired of waiting. They're sure their man won because of all the mail-in ballots. And they don't even have a logical reason on that. Part of them said, well, they're not counting the mail-in from Trump people. Uh-huh. What did your commander-in-chief tell you to do? He told you to vote on election day. Therefore, he pissed on his own foot. Shit. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on, people. You need to wake up. You need to understand you had nothing stolen from you. 4 million is not a lot of votes. And if your theory was right, how come you have held control so far of the Senate and gained seats in the House? Doesn't make sense. He didn't get cheated out of being president, or we would have had a blue wave that took everything. Think about it. Shit. All right, I'll let you go. Like I said, go down, like, subscribe, and share. And share this shit. I only got it out to about 4 groups. I'll get to it later on. That I do like about Facebook. I can kind of take my time, enjoy the meeting, and get the meeting out there to more groups, my groups. And I appreciate your time. We're in this fight. We'll stay in this fight. And as always, I appreciate your cards, letters, and donations. I'm going to put the P.O. box out there a couple more times. By the end of the month, I have to make a decision whether to keep it or let it go. But I feel sure that if anybody wants to get in touch with personal messenger for cards, letters, donations or whatever, you can do that by just send me a personal message, and I will put out my PayPal today. Uh, let's we're gonna stay in this. Uh, I ain't nowhere near getting a haircut yet with coronavirus surging all over the nation, and mostly surging where he went to with his damn rallies. All right, I'll let you go with peace, resist, persist. And I insist, even though it's a tiring exercise in democracy, keep calling Congress and tell them what they're doing is not acceptable. And all of you, I will stay safe. Uh, it just amazes me how many of you folks are always out here. That's why I love this family, and we will. Grace and I will keep this going. She is wonderful. I mean, she's very patient with what I'm doing. So uh, we're in here, baby, and we're in here to stay. All right. I want you to share this shit, and I'll see you later on at the meeting. Bye bye now. Share this shit.